Hi, this is Captain from FascinatingCaptain.com, and today I'll be reviewing the new Iconia Tab 10 sent to me by Acer. This Android tablet was released a couple of months ago, although it's not available in the US yet. There's a power charger included, along with a USB cable for charging and transferring data like photos. There's also the guide and warranty info, along with a compact stand included in the box. There's a quad-core processor with 2GB of RAM, and the 32GB of internal storage is more than average for tablets at this price point. The two cameras on board are a bit disappointing at 5 megapixels on the back and 2 megapixels on the front. The camera produces average photos, but the video does record at 1080p. There's also standard Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity, as well as an internal mic. The volume buttons work well on the front, although the other audio button on the front probably should have been a home button instead. There's the micro USB port and headphone jack on the left side, and also the hidden section for the micro SD card slot and micro HDMI port. Over time, this cover might just break off, and I think a sliding cover would have been better. The micro HDMI port allows you to watch videos and play games on a bigger screen, but it's a shame it's not a full-size port. I think the front-facing speakers are a good idea, and the sound is rich. Let's have a listen. The general weight, size and feel of the tablet is great for two hands, but gets heavy for one hand. The full HD screen is nice and bright, but the reflective IPS screen can get a bit annoying. The multi-touch screen is super responsive, and using the on-screen keyboard is a pleasant experience. Personally, I like no bloat versions of Android, and thankfully Acer hasn't put too much of its own stuff on the tablet. There's some useful extra apps like using 5 fingers to wake up the tablet as well. All the other standard Android apps are there as well, for web browsing, reading, doing work and emails. This tablet works really well with multimedia because of its 10-inch HD screen and quad-core processor. Let's watch some of the Doctor Strange movie trailer on YouTube.
Looking for you.
So I got Captain Jr. to test this game that he plays on his Android phone. He enjoyed playing on the 10-inch screen, but the game was laggy in places. Changing camera angles in the game caused the lag to increase. This tablet is probably best suited to lighter games that benefit from a larger screen. Lastly, I used my homemade stylus to test basic sketching and was surprised at the results. This tablet is not designed for drawing and is not pressure sensitive, but you can see it's quite good for doodling and sketching. With a proper stylus, taking notes in apps like OneNote could be quite useful. Overall, the Iconia Tab 10 is good value for money, with an impressive 10-inch IPS HD screen. It feels fairly durable in both hands, but is a bit heavy for single-hand use. Pre-installed is the superb Android 6.0 with lots of apps you're probably already familiar with if you have an Android phone. The processor is snappy enough for most tasks and can handle light gaming with a large 32GB of storage, as well as the option to add a micro SD card. As a media tablet, it ticks a lot of boxes. For those of you looking for a tablet to watch movies, surf the web, listen to music, read and play light games, This tablet is a good balance between price and features. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe or leave your comments. Until next time, this is Captain from FascinatingCaptain.com.